SoFi is the only one of all of these that was in the top 3 for every category. Not Robinhood, not Plaid, but overall SoFi is the winner because they can offer the best. Hey there, Lincoln here from bowlacademy.org. Today I just want to talk about SoFi and how it's crushing it. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Leadership is doing their job. They're fulfilling exactly what they set out to do, right? Which was to create a single platform, a single ecosystem where high earners who are not well served by their existing financial institutions, banks, can come, save all their money, get their checks 2 days early from their job, invest in one place, get advice from investment professionals, get a credit card, get a personal loan, get a home mortgage, manage their student loans in one place, even car loans, and many more things to come in the future. SoFi wanted to build a one-stop shop online bank that serves high earners who were not being well served before. And it wanted to do that best of class in each segment of its business. Anything that it enters, it wants to do best of class. And it's doing exactly that according to a study by IBD and TechnoMetrica that involved 6,000 participants and multiple categories that asked the participants about their satisfaction in various categories of online banks and brokers such as Robinhood, M1 Finance, Webull, Chime, and Plaid, and so many more. They asked these participants about all of these, and SoFi won out overall, as well as in many categories, most of them. And I want to share all of that with you today because I did a sketch just last week about the bears and how they think about SoFi stock and how they buy high and they sell low. Whenever anything starts to go wrong a little bit for SoFi, they say SoFi sucks and Anthony knows sucks, leadership sucks, and they want to sell. And then you'll see them when the stock goes back up, they'll come back in and they'll say, oh, SoFi is great. All they're looking at is the stock, not the underlying business and the operations and the leadership and how it's actually functioning and building towards its goals, getting towards profitability. Q1 earnings were amazing, loved it. But the bears who you see on FinTwit and all the online forums talking down SoFi, they don't care about the actual business. And so that's why I always say here, focus on the long term, look at the business, see how they're performing. Are they making money today? Are they going to continue to make money tomorrow? Are they going to make more money tomorrow? And are they actually achieving the goals they set out to? And SoFi is doing exactly that. So, according to these 6,000 participants, SoFi is the best overall savings and investments app for customer experience. SoFi got 66.5 points, while Webull in second place got 63.8 and Plaid got 63.7. Robinhood is not in sight. Customer service, SoFi wins again, number 1. Webull second, Plaid third. And just to be clear, this survey includes Acorns, Stash, Robinhood, and many others, which were all rated by customers who have used them over a 12-month period. So let's just keep going. Ease of use, SoFi, 80 points, first place. Webull second, and Robinhood third. That's actually shocking to me because I actually like Robinhood's design and UX a lot more than SoFi's. But for some reason, people seem to think that SoFi has the best ease of use, according to these 6,000 participants in this study. So that's surprising to me, but hey, I'm happy with that. I just hope that SoFi doesn't take that as meaning that their design and UI is great, because it's not. I did a poll on Twitter a few weeks ago asking whether or not investors believe that SoFi needs to redesign their investment app. And overall majority said strongly agree. The next up was agree, and only a few people disagreed or strongly disagreed. So according to investors who use the Invest app, SoFi needs to redesign their Invest app. So that's just my feedback. That's the feedback of the people who took the poll that I did on Twitter. There are over 100 people who responded. So I don't think that's something to ignore. So I do hope SoFi doesn't take this as meaning they have nothing to work on. And I doubt they will, because they're a very smart team and they're going to continue to innovate. So let's keep going. There's 4 more categories here I want to show you. There are fair prices and fees. This is where SoFi actually loses, but this is from the previous 12 months. So SoFi, now a national bank, will be able to change this and soon be seen as having the best fees and prices. So in this category, Webull won with 70 points, and Plaid got second. SoFi got third with 59 points. And then rewards, there was a tie for third place. SoFi got first again for rewards, because I just recently got $300 from SoFi for my 30,000 points that I've acquired over some months, because I used a credit card and invest, and I got direct deposit, which comes 2 days early. So I win. It's a win-win for me, which is awesome. And then SoFi also gets the win because I talk about it, and people who love it talk about it to their friends, and then their friends come and sign up, and then they go through the whole financial services loop and become customers in personal loans, student loans, home mortgages, and personal loans? Did I talk about that? Credit cards and so much more, right? There's so many things I can't keep it all in my head. That's why SoFi wins. And that's why they're going to continue to win. And that's why they're going to continue to innovate and lead the space. There's no one-stop shop online bank like SoFi. And so that's how SoFi does it. They give you rewards. They make you happy. You stay with them, and you keep using their financial services. And then eventually, when you need them for those other lending products, you go to SoFi because you're already there. They know your entire financial situation, so they can offer you things that you weren't even thinking about until they showed it to you and say, hey, these are great rates for you. You should look at this. Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to get a personal loan so you can renovate your house? Do you want to get a student loan so you can go get another degree or your first degree? So many things people need, all of it offered by SoFi, and there's going to be so much more in the future. And now as an actual bank, which is not something you can say about most of their competitors, SoFi can offer better prices, better rates to their customers. And this is going to continue to go up. SoFi's lead in all of these categories. So let's talk about the winners here for rewards. SoFi got first with 53.7 points. And second was Plaid. And then third was Acorns and Stash. So those got 44 points. And then security, SoFi didn't win this one, but it got second place. Webull came in first at 81 points. SoFi got 78 points. And Plaid got third. So SoFi's besides one category, SoFi's in the top 2. And for most of them, they're number 1, right? Transaction speed. Plaid won with transaction speed. And then SoFi with second place at 63 points. So, and then Acorns was third. SoFi is the only one of all of these that was in every category here. That was in the top 3 for every category. Not Robinhood, not Plaid, and not Webull. SoFi showed up in every one, top 3. So I just keep going at this because...
Hey there. I just want to ask a quick favor before we continue. First, thanks for taking your time to watch this video. We hope you're enjoying it because it was a labor of love to make. You can help us continue to make more videos like this by simply liking the video below, subscribing to the channel, and commenting any thoughts you have. Even if you just want to say hi, it truly helps the channel grow and is important to the YouTube algorithm. So before we continue with the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying it. Thanks in advance, and let's get back to it.
You have to focus on an actual business, not the stock price from day to day, week to week. That's how you lose money. And you're going to see everyone who is like Daniel from my sketch, who sold SoFi when it was down, coming rushing back in as soon as it gets to $10 per share. Because all they care about is the short term. That's all they can see. They can't even picture a long-term potential of the company. And I keep saying that SoFi is unique. Not only that they are leading the run for the one-stop shop online bank, but they actually provide the technologies that everyone else, all their other competitors need to function. Galileo. Go watch my video called SoFi Will Be Everywhere. Galileo. Because no matter what, even if you're not using SoFi as your bank, I'm not sure why you wouldn't, but even if you don't, you're going to be using SoFi's technology, and that's going to funnel back up to SoFi. SoFi will get paid either way, because 95% plus of the neobank, that's the online banks, the Robinhoods, the Chimes, the TransferWise, the Days, and all of the others, they all run through SoFi, Revolut. All of these, you know of them. They all run through SoFi's Galileo. And SoFi does that because they're fine with competition. Competition is fine so long as you can benefit from it. They don't mind giving you the tools to offer the same services that they do. Robinhood just came out with their 1% interest savings account. But guess what? Robinhood's not an actual bank, so SoFi can offer 1.25 and beat Robinhood, who they enabled through Galileo. So SoFi said, hey, Robinhood, you want to offer a savings account? Go for it. You can do that if you want. We'll help you do that. You can offer 1%. You want to do all the stuff that we do? Sure. But we're the bank. We're the one-stop shop. That's very hard to do. You can't do that like we do. And the customers have agreed to that. 6,000 participants in this study says SoFi wins in all these categories. And of course, they get second or third in a few of them. But overall, SoFi is the winner because they can offer the best services at the best rates, best prices, more rewards, right? When you vertically integrate, you get that advantage because all of your operations cost less because now you own the entire stack. Your costs are optimized, whereas your competitors are paying you for those same services that you use, that same stack that you use. And they have to negotiate with you at market rates. But you are the owner of these services, so you can give yourself the best prices. And so you can pass those cost savings to your customers, which will make them happy. And then you can use the profits from your business from that scale to perfect your offerings and give more offerings better than anyone else can. And that's how the price of the stock will appreciate over the long term. And so those investors who understand that and aren't so focused on the short term and are willing to buy in early and dollar cost average on ups and downs and hold this for the long term will benefit from the appreciation of the value of this asset, this stock, SoFi. There is so much potential here. And it makes me so happy because I love when companies do right by their customers. And SoFi does that. And then as an investor, I get to both benefit financially, and as a customer, I get to reap the rewards of the success of SoFi because I get my paychecks 2 days early, which means I can invest it earlier. The time value of money is important. And so if I can invest 2 days earlier, I beat whoever has to wait 2 days more to get their check to buy another asset. I can buy real estate faster. I can buy stocks faster. I can invest in my own businesses faster than anyone else can who doesn't use SoFi because they're not getting their checks as early as I am. So I get a lower opportunity cost. I get to invest at better terms because I'm a SoFi customer. And if it all works out as it is, if I stay happy as a SoFi customer, and all of you stay happy as SoFi customers, and all the other customers that don't watch my channel stay happy, then as an investor, I benefit over the long term as SoFi builds out its business and continues to grow its revenues and margins, driving down the cost of acquiring customers, which means that they're getting increasingly cheaper revenues, which is why we saw in 2020, 65% of their home mortgages were originated to existing members of SoFi, which means that 65% of those customers were virtually free. Virtually no marketing cost. Free customers for their lending products, which is where they make most of their money. That's where we're going. That's the uniqueness of SoFi. That's the advantage right there. That's the moat. SoFi is not just like the others. It's not just like the other companies who went public via a SPAC. The SPAC was the vehicle. SoFi was the canary. And that's why I'm so bullish on this company. Like these customers who say SoFi is the overall best in savings and investing. You have been watching bullacademy.org on YouTube, where we teach long-term investing by breaking down concepts and sharing the stories of companies to help you build long-lasting sustainable wealth. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and want to see more like it, please remember to like the video below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and comment your thoughts on this topic, even if you just want to say hi. Hi. I would love to hear from you, and I always do my best to respond to every comment. If you would like to engage with me outside of YouTube, feel free to follow me over on Instagram at Lincoln W. Daniel, where I share random thoughts on life and wealth building. As always, this video has been brought to you by our patrons at patreon.bullacademy.org, who support this channel financially to help us keep going and help me brainstorm new video ideas to share with all of you. We do this show together, and we do all of this in our private Discord chat, where we discuss the stock market in real time every day by sharing news, rumors, and new investment ideas, so we can all do our own research and then come back together and collaborate. So if you're interested in any of that, I hope you'll join us over at patreon.bullacademy.org. I'm Lincoln with bullacademy.org. Thank you again, and have a great day.